Steve, thank you so much for coming by
Thanks
the
for having
YouTube
us.
live show.
Appreciate
Great to
it.
have you with us. Now, I recently had a chance to spend a little bit of time with the Black Ops 3 team, Mark Lamia and David Vonderhaar, to dive into some of the big announcements. Of course, the big news that Call of Duty is moving its partnership with Xbox over to PlayStation. It's just announced in the press conference, and we'll take a look at right now my chat with Mark and David. All right, I am over here at Treyarch in Santa Monica hanging out with Mark Lamia and David Vonderhaar. Well, guys, we just saw you on stage with Sony, which was big news to have Call of Duty partnering up with PlayStation. But you also had a lot to share about the game. You guys, I think this year more than ever, have shared more earlier with fans. But Mark, you showed that campaign and an amazing multiplayer trailer for Black Ops 3. So what do you want people to get out of E3 for Call of Duty Black Ops 3?
I think, what I want people to get out of it is that, Treyarch is making the deepest and richest Call of Duty experience ever across all modes, across the campaign and the multiplayer, which we have here at E3, but also zombies. Yeah. And, you look at what we got going on there on campaign, it's like, this isn't the Call of Duty campaign that you've played before. It's got that cinematic intensity. It's got those scenes that people love, those rich, detailed, scripted scenes, but it's got open area gameplay. It's got player choice built into the design, meaningful gameplay choice, variety of play styles. We're taking you off the rails and letting people play Call of Duty the way they want, which is super important because we're bringing it online with up to 4 players. And we want players to be able to get together, be able to talk about strategies and go in and play these maps and play them over again if they want.
Now, Vaughn, Mark mentioned online, how important that is, co-op. I mean, a lot of the sort of the great things you guys have pioneered in multiplayer have blended into campaign a little bit, but you're also pushing multiplayer in some crazy new directions. People have heard about, the new motion model, the specialists. What is new at E3 for multiplayer? What do you want people to get out of that trailer?
Yeah, so there's a lot of stuff going on in the trailer, as you'd expect, because we pack them pretty full, but I think people should really pay attention to and sort of enjoy what it means to take this big, meaty, chunky gameplay choice, which is a specialist. Each one has a power weapon or ability. Yeah. You saw them in the trailer. You saw us kind of go through them and sort of just a small snippet of what they're capable of.
And their personalities and voices.
Super big personalities, great voices. There's actually taunts that you can execute on. And, for us, it's a lot of fun because it's exactly what you said. It was really inspired by this idea that our multiplayer game could be a little more campaign, have a lot of more fiction in it, a lot more of that stuff, and then vice versa the other way when Mark's talking about the cyber core abilities and the open gameplay. So for us, it's really a really important thing that people see that these worlds are coming together, and it's an online game, and it's an online game all the way through.
You mentioned a couple specialists at the reveal. It feels like there are a couple new ones in there. Can you tell us anything about them?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, you got an interesting look at Prophet. That's the first time that anybody's seen him. Yeah. That was the guy who did the glitch ability on in the very last, the second to last scene. And then there's actually some, if you look real closely, you'll see some other hints too. Stuff that you'll be able to actually see and touch and play hands-on at E3 that sort of get teed up in that trailer a little bit in a fun way. There was also sort of a look at some of the new score streaks that are coming. You might have seen the GI unit drop from the sky. You saw the trip mine come off the wall. You saw the mothership. So there's actually a whole bunch of stuff. So it's not really just a specialist trailer. This is a trailer about the game and just some of the things in the game, because there's only so much you can do in 2 minutes. And it's an aspirational trailer, right? This is a video about what it means to pick one of these specialists, get involved in the game, go on an epic run, have your moment of glory, and then it also can end in tragedy, as the trailer showed you.
Well, guys, it's amazing that you're doing a beta for the fans. They're excited, and I think the big news tonight was that it's coming so soon. It's coming out in August, and PlayStation fans are going to get early access on PS4, but everyone will get a chance to check this thing out and give you feedback, because it's going to be a big year for Black Ops. All right, well, thanks.